Next, we'll crochet the head of the gray kitty. In order to show the stitches clearly, we'll demonstrate with gray yarn. Please refer to the stitches, ignoring the yarn's color. Rounds 1 to 2 of the head are the same as the first 2 rounds of the head, so please refer to the rounds 1 to 2 of the head to finish the first 2 rounds of the head by yourself. Round 2 is done. In round 3, we'll work the following stitches through back loops only. A regular stitch, namely a V shape, has 2 loops. The one close to us is a front loop. The loop far from us is a back loop. Start with 1 chain stitch, then work 16 single crochets. Finally, end with 1 slip stitch. Work 1 chain stitch first. Then work 16 single crochets through back loops only. Insert hook into the back loop of the first stitch. Yarn hook and pull-up loop. Then yarn hook, pull through both loops and hook. The first single crochet is done. Mark the first stitch. Continue to work 15 more single crochets in the same way, also through back loops only. We have demonstrated 7 single crochets. Please finish the rest 9 single crochets by yourself. 16 single crochets are done. Remove the marker and work 1 slip stitch in the first stitch. Round 3 is done. The stitches for rounds 4 to 6 are the same. In rounds 4 to 6, work 1 chain stitch, 16 single crochets, and 1 slip stitch for each round. Work 1 chain stitch first. Then work 16 single crochets through both loops of the V shapes. Mark the first stitch. Continue to work 15 more single crochets in the same way. Please finish rounds 4 to 6 by yourself. Work 1 chain stitch, 16 single crochets, and 1 slip stitch for each round. Round 6 is done. In round 7, start with 1 chain stitch. Then work set off 1 single crochet 1 increase for 8 times. Finally, end with 1 slip stitch. Work 1 chain stitch first. Then work set off 1 single crochet 1 increase for 8 times. Work 1 single crochet first. Mark the first stitch. Then work 1 increase, which means working 2 single crochets in the same stitch. One set is done. The second set, work 1 single crochet and 1 increase. The third set, work 1 single crochet and 1 increase. Keep working 5 more sets. Work 1 single crochet and 1 increase as 1 set. We have demonstrated 4 sets here. Please finish the rest of 4 sets by yourself. Work 1 single crochet and 1 increase as 1 set. 8 sets are done. Remove the marker. And work 1 slip stitch in the first stitch. Round 7 is done. In round 8, start with 1 chain stitch. Then work set of 2 single crochets, 1 increase for 8 times. Finally, end with 1 slip stitch. Work 1 chain stitch first. Yarn on the hook, pull the yarn through the loop on the hook. Work 2 single crochets. Mark the first single crochet. Work 1 more single crochet. Two single crochets are done. Then work 1 increase, which means working 2 single crochets in the same stitch. One set is done. The second set, 2 single crochets. One increase. The second set is done. Keep working 6 more sets. Work 2 single crochets and 1 increase as 1 set. We have demonstrated 3 sets here. Please finish the rest of 5 sets by yourself. Work 2 single crochets and 1 increase as 1 set. 8 sets are done. Remove the marker. And work 1 slip stitch in the first stitch. Round 8 is done. Break yarn, leaving a yarn tail. Stretch the loop, pull the yarn tail out. Thread the yarn tail through the needle. Conceal the yarn tail inside the fabric. Cut off excess ends. The head of the Greek kitty is completed.